Mike Perlak here to entertain you with the help of the commercialistic society I was born into. Ba-da-da-da-da! I'm loving it! Actually, I don't love McDonald's. Last time I ate at a McDonald's was 2011, because I was downtown. I was going to meet Mickey Dolan, sadly now the only surviving member of the Monkees, and we were trying to figure out a place to eat, and unfortunately McDonald's was the only place any of us could afford. I remember I paid $8 for a little chicken sandwich, 3 French fries, and a cup of water. But I was meeting Mickey Dolan, so it's not like it was an everyday thing. So that was 2011. Then the last time I ate at McDonald's before then was when an aunt and uncle of mine took me there after driving me home from my grandfather's wake. And that would have been 94, and beggars can't be choosers. So not really a fan of McDonald's food. But if I was in Philadelphia and I got wind that President Trump was working the fries or making the fries and working at the drive window, I might be tempted to go and order some French fries from McDonald's. I would have to make an exception. But I didn't work. A lot of people did. I didn't work at McDonald's myself. I actually favored Burger King, so I ended up getting a job there. As a matter of fact, at the time, this is in the 90s, my mother worked doing data entry for a company called Ameriking. And she said that she actually had to fill out the data entering for mine and my sisters, because my sister worked at Burger King as well. Check. And we never did it, but we would joke, "Hey, Ma, maybe slip an extra 0 in there or 2. Is that the sort of thing that gets you fired, folks? But we would joke about it. I remember my mom told me that there was actually a poster or picture on the wall in this company, Ameriking, a picture of the Burger King beating the crap out of McDonald's, out of Ronald McDonald. Oh, yeah. But, that was pretty cool, though. Trump making fries over there at McDonald's, highlighting the lies from Kamala. So it turns out Biden is not going to support Kamala anymore. And also, somebody in my neck of the woods, Tammy Baldwin, decided to tell Kamala to go straight to hell. Yes, sir. Even Tammy Baldwin told Kamala Harris to go straight to hell. In my neck of the woods, I actually over the weekend saw protesters. I had to go into town to get some oil change in my car, and I was concerned about some things. Turned out it wasn't, my concerns were, although legit, the issues were not as serious as I thought they might be. Electrical issues. A sensor goes out. Do you really want to spend the money? But anyways, I did see some protesters holding up signs in support of Kamala Harris. There wasn't a whole lot of people there, though, and by the time this would have been this would have been noon 1 o'clock on a Saturday. So there wasn't a whole lot of people there. But yeah, in my neck of the woods, I see a few signs of people supporting Trump and a few signs of people supporting Harris in my neck of the woods. But what I'm interested in all the homes, including my own, that have no signs, no political signs in their yard. Gee, those are the people I'm wondering who they're voting for. All right, I work my 2 jobs, and everything's going good. God, I must do better. I must try harder. I must. Like I said a while back, I got to keep remembering that because I must and I can. I must and I can. Making all this money, I got a beautiful home, a good vehicle. Sugar is the only thing that the devil is, if there is such thing as a devil. Sugar is the only thing that the devil is using to destroy my life, so I just got to get a handle on it. I got to do better. I got to do harder. I got to try harder. I got to do better. I must and I can. I've done it before. I can do it again. Third time's a charm. Third and final time. I know now, God's love is the only love I'm ever going to know in this life, and that's okay. I think God wants me to do this, though. I think God wants me to work like this and make all this money, make it and bank it. And before I'm dead, put my expedition into effect. I gotta do that video yet. I got a whole plan what I'm gonna do with all this money because I don't have a family support. So let's make it, bank it, and I'm gonna make a video. I got notes for it and everything of what I'm gonna do with my money. And it involves an expedition, and what. The more I think about it, the more it's a freaking awesome idea. So, they say, lucky in love or money. I guess I'm lucky in money, but not love. But sure the hell ain't going to settle for one of these pathetic, entitled earthly females. That's for damn sure. I guess I'll just end this one talking about. I just finished watching NTD Business News, and they were talking about a term I wasn't really familiar with until now, but the sandwich generation. I guess it's a phrase when you're talking about people who are taking care of kids and parents at the same time, and they call them the sandwich generation because a lot of people are living longer. But what I found interesting is they said that men are now living longer than women. And I was surprised at this because growing up, the statistics were always the exact opposite. It was women who were living longer than men. And the reason they said because men take risks more often, and they don't go to the doctor every month and give the doctor all their money, and these are the reasons they said this stuff. But wow, just one more reason. Modern feminism in the last 30 years, I would argue 50, but modern feminism in the last 30 years sure did these modern females dirty. Sure did them dirty. Remember my idea on this channel? I proposed this a long time ago. The homeless dog and cat shelters need to combine forces with all these aging, bitter and sad female feminists. They need to combine forces and just like one homeless shelter for homeless dogs, cats, and old ladies. Because we're going to need it. Because the real men are not going to want to take a responsibility for any of these aging hags who spent their whole youth thinking they were all that. Oh, God. Good night. Mike Perlack, thank you for your time.